Hey guys, it's Fresh Off the Hook Monday again, and you know what that means? Another opportunity for me to show off how much I can procrastinate in a week. Last week, I showed you a Christmas hat that I was making for as a photo prop for a little boy. So I did finally finish that, and here it is. I think it came out really cute, and of course, red looks awful. So maybe now that I know how to insert pictures in my video, I can show you a decent picture. I use my sparkly green yarn again. I love using my sparkly green yarn. And then here are the holly berries, which I used a maroon for because I felt like if I did red, it would just kind of blend in and not look right. So yeah, that's how it came out, and I hope she likes it. I let her know that I was done with all of her hats and put them up on Etsy, and I haven't heard from her yet. So with any luck, I should be able to ship these out either tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully I hear from her soon. So that was that little boy hat. The next thing I posted on Facebook, and some of you saw, was this other red beauty that I made. And again, I've chosen to do everything red this week so that you actually can't see it on my camera. But this hat is super stretchy. It's all front and back post double crochet. The top here is some double crochet, then a couple rows of single crochet, and then back to double crochet again. Single crochet is along the bottom and like this braided trim that I like doing, and then a little flower. And I think it came out really cute, and it looks really nice when you actually wear it on your head. So I'll see if I can put a picture in here too so you can see what it looks like when it's not on a crappy webcam. As a side note, I did add a better real camera onto my Amazon wish list, so maybe if my family loves me, they will buy it for me for Christmas. So wish me luck on that. The next thing I saw on, I think it's Mr. Where I'm Going. I think I saw in his video he had done just a slouchy beanie, and then I kind of threw a little hissy fit in my head and said, well, I want to make a slouchy beanie, so I just kind of went to town on that. Here it is. I still have to weave in the end, and I'll see if I can put a picture in here as well so you can see just how slouchy it is. I don't know, I think it came out really cute. What I did was it's all double crochet with a little bit of decoration at the top. I just did a V-stitch, not that you can really tell, but it's there. And then at the bottom I just did single crochets all in the back loop and then reverse single crochet around the bottom for an edging. So it's kind of tight at the bottom so it sits on your head, but then it's like floppy in the back. So I really like the way that came out, and I want to make more of those. I actually listed the blue one, this one, in my Etsy shop, encouraging people to order their own. This one I did in Vanna's Choice. I forget what the color, actually. Yeah, no, it's some Vanna's Choice color, and the last ball that I have left doesn't have a wrapper on it because I lose things like that. So that's that. And then I haven't worked on my stockings too much until today, so I finally got back to that and haven't gotten very far. But this is where I am. You probably can't tell, but basically I've done both sides of the heel, turned the heel, and now I've gone ahead and picked up all the stitches in the gusset, and I'm knitting across now. I've never knit a sock flat before, so I only vaguely know where I am in this thing. So we'll see how it goes. That's what I have left of that. Yeah. We'll see. Only 11 more to go. So, I don't know. It's going to be nice when it's finally done. But yeah, now that school is officially over, by the way, yes, school is officially over, I'll have my evenings free to work on this stuff. So that's going to be pretty swell. And then the last thing I have to show you is this beauty here. This is my traveling scarf. It is finally back home. If you don't know what a traveling scarf is, it's basically you start some of a scarf and then you mail it off to people around the world. This one, the girl after me, is actually in England. And you mail it off and they do a couple rows and they mail it off to someone else who does a couple rows, and it basically goes through the whole group. There's usually 10 people, and then it finally comes home to you and you have this stuff. Sometimes you'll have some extras. One of the girls included a free pattern. Another one included a bar of chocolate. She was in Texas, so I have some Austin, I think it is, some Austin chocolate. Um, so yeah, this is how it came out. And I'll see if I can put a better picture in. My request, they were all lengthwise scarves and you could request different things. My request was anything bright and obnoxious, sparkles encouraged. So I do actually have at least 5 yarns, maybe 6 with sparkles in it. And it's so incredibly obnoxious. I still have to weave in some of the ends. I told them to maybe include a little bit in case I wanted to include fringe. And I think I might include fringe, but that I'll do it all in the same color, like maybe the white or a bright pink or something. I don't know. I think I do want fringe on it. I just think I want it all in the same color now that I have it home and have been able to look at it. So yeah, this is pretty awesome and it's so soft. I'll have to read through the journal I included to figure out exactly what yarns everyone used. But I think there's a lot of Karen Simply Soft parties in here. Yeah, I guess that's everything for this week. Hopefully I will have a finished stocking to show you next week. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you all next Monday. Keep posting all of your projects. It's a very inspiring group, so I really like watching everyone's videos. It's kind of a really fun highlight of my day, I guess. Every night for like 30 minutes or so before I go to bed, I watch everyone's videos. So yeah, see you next Monday. Bye.